Hello design lovers, welcome back to Aesthetic Nest. Have you ever walked into a stunning, ultra-modern home and felt absolutely nothing? It's a common paradox in contemporary architecture. We obsess over clean lines, minimalist geometry, and flawless, unblemished surfaces. But somewhere between the crisp, white drywall and the perfectly polished concrete, the human element gets lost. The space can easily feel more like a tech startup headquarters or a high-end gallery than a true sanctuary. It lacks what we in the design world call architectural soul. That's where the magic of rustic details comes in. When you introduce materials that have lived a previous life, elements with texture, history, and deliberate flaws, you create a beautiful, necessary tension. It's a design language of contrasts. The proximity of something rough actually makes your modern elements look cleaner, while the modern framework makes the rustic details feel like curated art. Today, we're breaking down the exact architectural details that can transform a cold, modern space into an elegant, soul-filled home without losing an ounce of its contemporary edge. Now, if you stick around until the very end of the video, I'm going to share one highly specific design secret that I rarely see discussed online. I call it the ghost grain principle. It is a counterintuitive approach to balancing textures that keeps your rustic pieces from looking like accidental hand-me-downs and instead makes them look deeply intentional. If you miss this one rule, your entire design can easily fall apart into a chaotic mess. But before we get to that secret weapon, let's talk about the ultimate tool for adding gravity to a room: structural timber. Segment 1. Raw wood structural statements beyond ship. When most people think of rustic wood in an interior, their minds immediately drift to shiplap walls or a heavy barn door sliding across a metal track. Let's leave those trends behind. To truly integrate rustic warmth into a modern architectural framework, we need to think structurally. We are talking about massive, raw, reclaimed timber beams slicing through clean, geometric volumes. Look at how a rough-hewn oak or pine beam breaks up the monotony of a flat, white ceiling. The cracks, the deep grain, and the original adze marks on that timber act as a historical record. It grounds the room. In a modern space with soaring ceilings and massive glass walls, a heavy timber element prevents the room from feeling like a hollow void. It brings the visual plane down, making a vast space feel instantly intimate and sheltered. But the secret to making this look elegant rather than like a log cabin is isolation. You don't want a dozen different rustic elements competing for attention in the same view. Frame a single, magnificent, reclaimed beam or columns against flawless, crisp, white surfaces. Let the modern architecture serve as the gallery matting, and the rustic timber serve as the artwork. This deliberate isolation is what preserves the modern identity of the home while injecting a massive dose of character. Segment 2. Living metals and the beauty of patina. Next, let's look at something a bit more subtle but incredibly high impact: living metals. In standard modern design, we are inundated with flawless, brushed stainless steel, chrome, and factory-perfect matte black finishes. They are predictable, clean, and entirely static. They look exactly the same on day 1 as they do on day 1000. An elegant alternative is to introduce metals that possess a patina. Metals like unlacquered brass, blackened steel, or raw bronze. These are often referred to as living finishes because they oxidize and change over time based on how you interact with them. Every time you touch a raw brass handle, the natural oils from your hands gently polish the metal, while the surrounding, untouched areas deepen in tone. This means your home starts to tell a visual story. It develops a gentle, organic wear pattern that mirrors your daily routines. When you pair an unlacquered brass faucet with a stark, seamless quartz or concrete countertop, the juxtaposition is breathtaking. The engineered stone provides the modern precision, while the living metal provides the rustic, changing soul. It's an understated detail that signals true luxury and timelessness because it rejects the artificiality of perfection. Segment 3. Tactile contradictions: stone, mortar, and fabric. Now, let's move our attention to the vertical surfaces. Modern spaces love large format tiles and seamless drywall because they minimize visual noise. But to introduce soul, we need to introduce tactile contradictions. This is where raw stone and rough textured mineral plasters come into play. Imagine an entire feature wall made of rough, irregular, overgrout stone, sitting immediately next to a massive floor-to-ceiling glass window. The contrast is spectacular. The glass is perfectly smooth, transparent, and manufactured. The stone is heavy, opaque, and wildly unpredictable. The overgrout technique, where the mortar is intentionally smeared slightly over the edges of the stone rather than tucked neatly into the joints, adds an old-world, artisanal touch that instantly breaks the rigidity of modern lines. If a stone wall feels too architecturally heavy for your particular project, look toward Roman clay, or lime wash plaster finishes. These aren't the messy faux finishes of the past. These are authentic, mineral-based coatings that catch the light unevenly. They give flat walls a soft, suede-like depth. When you complement these hard, textured surfaces with soft, heavy, nubby linen drapes or a coarse buccal sofa, you create a layered, multisensory environment where every single surface begs to be touched. Segment 4. Lighting the texture, revealing the detail. None of these rustic details matter if they are washed out by harsh, flat lighting. Lighting is the invisible ink that brings architectural texture to life. In a modern home, we often see lines of recessed spotlights embedded in the ceiling, casting uniform pools of light straight down onto the floor. This completely flattens raw materials, erasing the very depth we are trying to celebrate. To maximize the soul of your rustic details, you need to implement grazing techniques. This means placing your light sources incredibly close to the textured surface, directing the beam down or up along the wall rather than out into the room. When light grazes an overground stone wall or a reclaimed timber pillar, it creates microshadows behind every single bump, crack, and crevice. It accentuates the three-dimensional depth of the material. Think about using hidden LED strips tucked behind a floating drop ceiling to wash light down a lime wash wall. Or consider minimalist architectural wall sconces that cast soft cones of light both up and down across an exposed brick element. By keeping the fixtures themselves completely hidden or fiercely modern, you allow the rustic texture to become the glowing, dramatic centerpiece of the evening experience. Segment 5. The retention payoff. The ghost grain principle. Now, as promised at the beginning of the video, let's talk about the secret design weapon that ties all of this together seamlessly, the ghost grain principle. When people try to mix modern and rustic elements, they usually make the mistake of scattering random rustic objects around a modern room. A distressed coffee table here, a weathered picture frame there, a vintage stool somewhere else. This creates visual chaos because the items look like accidents or clutter, not deliberate design choices. The ghost grain principle states that any rustic element introduced into a modern interior must share its exact underlying geometric silhouette with the modern architecture surrounding it. For example, if you want a floating vanity in your bathroom, you don't choose an ornate, curved antique dresser. Instead, you build or select a vanity with the exact same hyper-minimalist, crisp, rectangular silhouette as your modern architecture. But you fabricate it out of 200-year-old barn oak that still carries its original circle saw marks. The form is completely modern, but the texture is deeply rustic. The rustic texture lives inside a modern ghost silhouette. This tricks the brain into seeing the material as totally integrated and intentional. It brings harmony, elegance, and undeniable soul to the modern home, proving that you don't have to choose between clean lines and a warm heart. Designing a home is always a delicate balance between precision and emotion. By blending the clean, forward-looking canvas of modern architecture with the grounding, historical texture of rustic details, you create a space that feels both cutting-edge and deeply comforting. If you want to master the art of architectural transitions, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments which rustic detail you're adding to your space, and I'll see you in the next design breakdown.